Good afternoon. The reason there's a big white pasty face in the middle of your screen is because I don't get much sun, and I will go more into detail on that later. In fact, no, I'll go into more detail on that now because that's what this video is about. So yeah, hello, it's JustUrby here. I'm going to talk to you about the summer season, or the season we're in now, which is, I think, coming up to summer, I don't know. I've just realised why I'm sniffing so bad today. They've cut the grass in the field across the road. How thoughtful of them. Hold on a second, I'm just going to fall out of frame here. Oh, that's not nice. So yeah, not to sound like too much of a sad twat, but I really don't like the hot weather seasons, June through August, September, that time of year. It's not because I don't like the weather. I mean, great, I love the hot weather. It's nice when this country's warm for a change. Okay, I've got several reasons why I don't like this season. Let's start with the obvious ones, which is the weather and the sun and such. Usually means dry grass floating around in the air because the farmers decide to cut their fields, and I live in the countryside because that's clever. It also means high pollen counts. Probably don't need to tell you that I suffer from extreme hay fever. And in the winter, I'm also allergic to dust, and I live in an old house. I'm really not helping myself out. And occasionally I'm allergic to cats, but that tends to switch on and off, and at the minute it's off, because I have a cat, and I don't seem to be reacting that badly to it. But today, it's definitely the dry grass floating around outside, and the pollen count. It's like a double-edged sword of snot. Secondly, it's, the World Cup. Jesus Christ. I will say hate. I hate football. Everything about it. I think it's the most boring thing. This is coming from me. If I find something boring, then probably doesn't mean anything because I'm boring. But no, football, Jesus Christ. All over the bloody TV. Flags everywhere. People with those stupid fucking flags on their doors on their car. Just want everyone to roll down their windows, or just push down on the windows when they're parked up so they fall out, and then steal them. Put them in a big recycling bin for plastic and shit. So that's annoying, but yeah, the TV is taken up by football, and then on the topic of TV, when the football isn't on, it's Big Brother every evening. Another pile of crap. Last one this year. Hey! Yeah, but it's still on. Couldn't they make it shorter because it's the last one? I would watch Big Brother if there was if one person in the house was like a murderer. I'd watch that. I don't know how it would work, I'm not going to go into it, but that would be a good show. I would watch that show, because it would probably mean 14 less morons in the country. Anyway, on that, the one decent thing about this season, E3 Electronic Entertainment Expedition in LA. Except this time, Valve were crap. They said something along the lines of Portal 2, they were like, we've got a big surprise for you at E3, and everyone was like, ooh, they're going to show some Episode 3. Or something. No, the big surprise was Portal 2, which we already knew about. Oh yeah, it's coming on for the PS3 as well. Don't own a PS3, that's useless information to me, Valve, that's really disappointing. Now I need to wait another year for you to not tell us anything about what you're doing with Episode 3. I think Left 4 Dead 3 will be out soon before Episode 3 comes out. Not really much else to talk about. I've really got to stop saying that in my vlogs because I started to talk about the summer. And I'm sure I had more things to list, but I've forgotten what they are. No, I think that's it. That said, I'm going to go. But I'll see you soon. I've got a few things planned. One of them is a Sims 3 sort of documentary show, which I'm going to start working on today. But you may have also noticed I've changed the intro. We've got a new track, so thanks to Skeeler, and thanks to Newgrounds.com for hosting the track. I forgot what the track's called. Mellow Man. It's a drum and bass track I found on Newgrounds. The video theme I made myself in Sony Vegas, and that's all I've really got to say about that. So if you don't like it, let me know, and I'll see what I can do, but I don't care what you think. Other than that, subscribe. Head over to scotchandcoffee.co.uk and join up to the forums. You can have your input and say on what goes in these vlogs. Don't forget to go to formspring.me and send me questions. So if I put the camera there, and I sit here, move that. If I try that again with the camera there, it might be better. So as usual, I'm going to go through my Formspring questions. Remember, if you want to ask me a question on Formspring, you need to go to www.formspring.me/Urban Nebula. And as usual, there'll be a link in the doodly blid. So, question 1. What is 12 times 12? Well, 12 12s, 12 each time. It's 144. Could probably work that out myself, but it couldn't be asked. If you could count to 10, what colour Power Ranger would you be? 7, 8, 9, 10. Holy shit, I can count to 10. I'll be blue. How often would you say you scratch your left elbow? Once so far today. Twice. Where will I be in 17 days at 4 PM? Early July. Early July at 4 PM. You'll probably be buried at the bottom of my garden. Don't need to worry about that. It's just that before then you're going to be involved in a horrifically sudden, violently successful accident. I know that's a line I've taken from Bottom Live 2007, but I love it. So, thanks for the questions. Keep them coming, and I'll answer them next weekend. And that's it. So I'll catch you next week.